Today, I'm trying to solve one of the biggest problems with my Honda Dax125. If not, the only problem that really bothers me. So last week, I went on a 280 kilometers journey from Pattaya to Bangkok. And my Dax doesn't have a USB charger. So you can imagine, my phone ran out of battery just an hour and a half into the ride.
We all know how the Honda Dax does have a USB port, and my phone is down to 44% now, so I better charge up.
Now this problem really bothers me, so I didn't just buy one. I bought two. The first one is from a local bike shop. Supposedly, it's very easy to do, and it costs 400 baht. The second one, I got it from Lazada. It's from a company called Mototec. Now, just looking at it, I already know it's a much better quality product. And surprisingly, it's cheaper too, only 320 bahts, about $10 US. This one actually costs less, but the installation is going to be troublesome. This one, I got it from a local bike store. It costs more, but the installation should be very straightforward. If this one works, it might be the quickest, the fastest way to solve the biggest problem I have. At least, that's what I thought. So I'm going to attempt to install both of them and decide which one I'm going to keep. Let's see, let's get to work. So I've decided to start with the easiest one. The idea is to draw power from the handle starter, and all you have to do is to ground the negative end to the handle. And then connect the positive end along with the handle starter wire. But I was having so much trouble because the wire is thicker and I couldn't jam it in there and secure it properly. I tried and tried, but finally I got it. However, it doesn't look very safe because the wire is actually exposed to the rain. On top of that, it doesn't work. It has no power. So this guy doesn't seem to be working. Besides, it looks kind of shady. So I'm going to scrap this idea and move on to the next. If you notice I did something wrong with my installation, just comment below. So I immediately move on to the other one. Good thing I bought two, huh? The idea is very simple, drawing power directly from the battery. However, to get to the battery, you have to disassemble a few parts first. To disconnect the main power cable, make sure you press down on the red tab first and then pull it apart. In here, I use a little screwdriver to help me with the little tab. Now, supposedly, it was supposed to be a very simple task. All I have to do is to follow the sequence on the screen. We remove the battery, negative first, positive second. And when you are putting it back, positive first and negative last. Why? Because negative is the ground. If you disconnect it first, there's no chance of a short. Now, all you have to do now is to connect the wire accordingly. And then this happened. Oh. And then I dropped the screw inside the bike. I couldn't see it, I couldn't reach it. A 5-minute job turned into 4 hours. But that's how it goes sometimes. Small things can sometimes feel like a big problem. The Bible says, "Do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoiced to see the work begin." Zechariah 4:10. It wasn't a big job, but it was the beginning of me learning how to be more careful next time around. I looked and looked, I looked everywhere. I even took off more parts to find it, but no luck. I might need to get a special tools to get it back. Since I already got the battery out, I immediately test out the socket. Make sure it worked before I do anything else. And it worked beautifully. If you're still with me, please hit like and subscribe. Since the charger worked, I began to put everything back together. Just when I thought I can almost finish, bad luck struck again. Well, you know what they say, second time's the charm. What's supposed to be a really easy job took me a total of 4 hours and 2 screws. But finally, I got it. And I began to work very carefully around the wires, making sure the wires are not in the way of anything moving or anything hot. After I make sure everything is fine, I use zip tie to secure it properly. Final steps: secure the sockets on the handlebar. This USB charger, this USB socket is a much better quality. However, even if I turn off my motorcycle, it's still power unless I close the lid. So that would be a shut off. So this over here have a shut off switch. But knowing myself, I'm most likely going to forget one day. So there you have it, guys. USB socket installed. Although right now I have a screw hidden around here somewhere. I gotta figure out how to get it back. Not perfect, just keep showing up every day. Welcome to my second act. Please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like content like this.